Hello everybody, 409 Games here, David if you please. So we're getting back into Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. When we last left off, we had just entered the Mongrels encampment. I believe I guess you could call it an encampment. It's underground in a cave, but let's see where we go from here. Okay, where do we go? This way. That makes it easy. Uplanders? They should have stayed on the surface. They've no business coming down here. Yeah, well, bite me. Same comment.
I'm gone.
Pleased to meet you. I'm insane. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of a normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, eh? End times you're upon us indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel's sword. We found the one who can wield it, Lan points at you. She had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside her. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, we can go save them. Sol raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Sol eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because she likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Wendwog stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. So my options, is there someone else from the surface here? I will help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Lawful, or Lan speaks the truth. Chaotic, Lan is mistaken, we didn't find the sword. My character is lawful good, so I'm going to go with the lawful option. But first we'll go through the first one. Is there someone else from the surface here? Sol points off to the side. There he is, hale and hearty and prim as a peacock, just like me. Sol laughs, but quickly returns to business. S'not good. Too many uplanders. S'not good. S'not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. Lan speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command, bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Saul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No. He came. Back from the dead he came. To save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Windwalk hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hand. We have the blessings of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. I'm not responsible for others' decisions. Say nothing. We have the blessings of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiot! You see a bright light, and now you think even the maze is no match for you. I'm the hero of the story. Of course the maze is no match for me. You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lan. But we're Neathers. We're going to wait. I sent the messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. I really hope I don't have to do too many lines from Chief Soul. That's really difficult to do. Lan sighs. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Windwalk only grits her teeth in silence. Oh, level up time. Level up, level up, level up, up, up. Okay, so back to being a Zen Archer. So we get Zen Archer bonus feat and Way of the Bow. What is the bonus feat? A Zen Archer's bonus feat must be taken from the following lists: combat reflexes, deflect arrows, dodge, point blank shot, precise shot, and rapid shot. At 6th level, the following feats are added to the list: improved precise shot, many shot, and mobility. At 10th level, the following feats are added to the list: improved critical and cluster shot. A monk need not have any of the Good lord! A monk need not have any of the prerequisites normally required for these feats to select them. Okay, that's cool. And Way of the Bow. At 2nd level, an archer gains weapon focus as a bonus feat with one type of bow. At 6th level, the monk gains weapon specialization with the same weapon as the bonus feat, even if he does not meet the prerequisites. Okay, that's cool. So, 4 points, so let's bring up athletics, bring up her stealth, bring up her lore nature, and I want to bring up her perception as well. Okay. So, combat reflexes, deflect arrows, dodge, or rapid shot. It doesn't advise rapid shot, so that's fine. Let's go with deflect arrows. I'm a monk, I should be able to deflect arrows. Way of the Bow, longbow. I always go with longbows. I don't know, Zen archery, I mean, have you seen the bows that Zen archers use? If those are short bows, I'd hate to see a longbow. Okay. So there we go. Athletics is now 5, lore nature now 8, perception 9, stealth 9. Complete. So let's bring these all up. These should be automatically... Yeah, these look like they're automatically being upgraded. Yeah, they are, which is good because I tend to second guess myself enough with my own character, never mind the other characters in my party. Lay on hands other, lay on hands self, divine grace. Oh, what's divine grace? Second level, a paladin gains a bonus equal to her charisma bonus, if any, on all saving throws. That's an extra +2 on saving throws, that's not bad. And my Spirit Hunter. A shaman learns a number of magical tricks called hexes, which grant her powers or weaken foes. At second level, a shaman learns 1 hex. At 4th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 16th, 18th, and 20th level, the shaman learns new hexes. A shaman can select from any of the hexes available to her chosen spirit. A shaman cannot select a hex more than once unless noted otherwise. Using a hex is a standard action that doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity unless otherwise noted. The saving throw DC to resist a hex is equal to 10 plus half the shaman's level plus the shaman's wisdom modifier. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so she's... Ooh, plus 13 trickery. Nice. Plus 3 stealth. Yeah. Ice Plant. This hex grants the shaman plus 2 natural armor bonus to armor class. The effect leaves the shaman's skin thick and stiff to the touch. Hey. And now we have our other Zen Archer. Plus 8 athletics, plus 8 mobility, plus 9 perception. He's got a much better athletics than me. A little bit better mobility. And about the same perception. Okay, that's fine. He's taking precise shot. And also way up a longbow. Okay. And last but not least, Windwog. Basic fighter. You know, with the exception of the SSI AD&D games, I don't think I've ever played a basic fighter in an RPG. Like a computer RPG. You do bonus combat feat bravery. Starting at second level, the fighter gains +1 bonus on will saves against fear. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels beyond second. Okay, not bad. And +7 lore nature, +7 perception, so I've got the better perception, and I've got the same lore nature. Deadly aim. What does Deadly Aim do? You can choose to take a -1 penalty on all ranged attack rolls to gain a +2 bonus on all ranged damage rolls. That seems fair. When your base attack bonus reaches +4 and every +4 thereafter, the penalty increases by -1 and the bonus to damage increases by +2. So you go up by 4 to go down by 1, so you're still up by 3, and then your damage goes up by 2. I don't see much of a downside here. You must choose to use this feat before making an attack roll, and its effects last until your next turn. The bonus damage does not apply to touch attacks or effects that do not deal hit point damage. Okay. That sounds good to me. I do like the look of Windwog. Even though I hate spiders, she looks cool. Okay. Let's go rest the night. Oh, who's that? Orgus Worm. Oh! Anivia. Hut for resting. Jabba the Hut for resting? Loot. Loot, loot, loot. I thought the map said there was something there. Maybe it's down here. No? You got no lust for me? Oh, there it is. Harga Squirm. Come on. Oh, okay. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Worm. Yes, that worm. You no doubt heard of me if you spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canabras. It may not be well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but Worm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Worm to thank for that. How did you end up here? For a moment, Horgus's eyes focus on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. Oh, I mean, she is kind of cute. Like everyone else, down I went when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall. I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps. Frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the Mongrels, even though they saved your life. Pah! Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Worm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words but with hard coin. I gave the Mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle was worth more than their whole village. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You look promising, like someone who can turn a demon into mincemeat before they have time to sneeze. I could use a companion like you. You're strong, it will be no trouble for you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabras elite. Do I risk it? Am I gonna risk it? Arastal teaches that we must help our neighbors when they are in distress, not pick their pockets. Keep your money. I don't need payment to see you safely to the surface. That's definitely the lawful good approach. And Abadar teaches that honest works must be rewarded with honest pay. If I told you I'll pay you 1,000, that means I'll pay you 1,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. We have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Oh, and there's an Evia. This tragedy may not have happened if you'd spent less time surveying honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of it? Now if only the cultists would tell us they were cultists. Then we wouldn't have to waste time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. Argus and Inevius sit some distance apart, sniping at one another in an idle fashion that testifies to their long acquaintance and mutual dislike. When they notice you, they quickly fall silent. What's the bad blood between you two about? It's an old matter. Miss Tervade here had the notion of spying on me, then of rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know. That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Worm, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city. What was it? Oh yeah, magical weapons. How was I supposed to know that all the rigmarole were middlemen so that you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade? Don't you see, I have a reputation to uphold, one that I value most highly. Horgus Worm is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish to see its defenders, my defenders, were well-fed, healthy, and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well hang a sign outside my door, welcoming in every sponger, leech, and parasite in the city. I always have trouble trusting people who talk about themselves in third person. I appreciate your help for the crusade. No jokes, you're an alright bloke. But carrying on secret dealings in a city that's teeming with cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us, whose job it is to keep an eye on that thing. Nevia, how's the leg? The girl scrunches up her nose. Well, it hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They bandaged me up all nice and smeared some stinking stuff on the wound, so it looks like I'm gonna live. That said, wait a day and I'll be right as rain, so I'm waiting. And they said wait a day and I'll be right as rain, so I'm waiting. What do you think is happening in the city now? Perhaps the city is no more. If Tuscari himself appeared, there's no telling how bad things are. Can you hold off on writing our obituaries just yet? The city's full of fighters, and besides that, it's barely a stone's throw from Nerosian. No idea if I'm pronouncing that right or not. I guess I'll find out eventually. I think our people will hold on long enough for reinforcements to come from the Queen. This ain't Tuscari's home turf. He's gonna have to retreat or else fight off the whole Mendevian army. What do you think of the Mongrels? I thought they were just a story. The sort of thing drunks in the taverns would come out with. Now I discover that it's true. Well, what can I possibly think of them? The poor creatures are most unfortunate, with their faces and their minds so deformed. It's a miracle they're even alive. Then again, speaking of stories, truth be told, stories are all I ever knew about the Kitsune. Word has it there's a lady diplomat in the capital, a true fox both in looks and behavior, but I've never met her myself. Perhaps mongrels are not that exotic by comparison. The part that boggles my mind is that they're the descendants of the first Crusaders. All these years they've been living beneath our feet, in caves, in the dirt. If I'd known the legends about them were true, I'd have dedicated my life to getting them out of this place. To what end? The people of Canaveras would have stoned them on sight, and Prelate Hulrun would have had them tossed on the pyre en masse. Whatever the ills of this place, it is their home. How long do you think they would have survived on the surface? What are you going to do when you get back to the surface? I'm going to go home. Last I knew, I owned a very fine mansion. I shall see if it's still standing or if I'm now homeless. I'm going to find Irabeth. She's my wife and the leader of the Eagle Watch. As long as she lives, she won't allow Kenabris to fall. We have to go. Go on then and don't dilly-dally. The sooner we're out of here, the likelier we are to find some people still alive up there. Take care of yourself. Gee, she signs off the same way I do. Oh. Don't have a lot of stuff, but let's sell what we have. You there, a tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smile, smiles broadly at you, showing off her double row of small, sharp teeth. You from the service, you must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra. Let's trade. Let's trade. Okay, so ever-burning torch. So none of the stuff we've picked up is magical, so I won't worry about trading it away. Sell the useless stuff. Those are reagents, cooking ingredients, yeah. Definitely something to keep. Trendilev scales. No, I'm not going to sing. And we'll take that out. We have 2 potions of cure light wounds. Let's get a couple more just to be safe. And we don't really have a lot of money for other stuff, so... Okay. 6 of those will help. Okay, and... the place will... Oh. We have to talk to him as well? What do you have to say? Well now, how go the efforts to find a route back to the surface? How long are we expected to be stuck down here? I'd help out, but it'd probably be less than useless with only one good leg. Would I have to listen to dear Mr. Gorm whine for another hour? I might just dig myself a tunnel back to the surface with my bare hands. I like these two. Oops. 6, we have to go. Blah blah blah. I am a lawful good monk, and you have been well helping me. That means I'm going to loot you at every opportunity. It's kind of like my one problem with Star Wars The Old Republic. I am a Jedi Knight, guardian of peace and justice. I just cut this guy down, so now I'm going to loot his pockets for everything he has. 9 hours, 0 minutes. The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've warned Anevia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Lan looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wendawog's gone. All the tribes? So a whole army is marching on the maze then? By mongrel standards, yes, but don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. What do you think happened to Wendawog? Lan shakes his head. I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she'll try to deny it. What about Anevia and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them here? Once we've cleared the maze, the way ahead will be safe. Anevia's in no state to fight, and that Horgus guy, he just doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out the red carpet all the way to the exit. Still, are you sure the maze is the only way to the surface? There was another passage, the one I used with my dad when we left and came back. The chief back then, he found it and filled it in, to stop anybody else going against the ancestors' wishes. And what the ancestors wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure of anything right now, but we don't have a choice. We can only go forward. There were other passages, but they're far from here, and with all these earthquakes, who knows what condition they're in now. So our best bet is the maze. If it doesn't lead anywhere, we can consider our next move. Let's go, there's no time to lose. Let's go, but before we do, thank you. I was so happy. I forgot to thank you before, but you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the mongrels hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something now that we have the power of the angels on our side. Lan's face grows sullen. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save the young ones, hopefully. Let's go through the main gate and the straight road is the shortest. And there's The entrance to the shield maze. Okay. Let's go! Okay.
Save the last one for me.
So, darling, save the last one for me.
Attack!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Okay, get him, Lamb.
The wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open!
Don't. Ah, damn. Didn't skin it properly. I don't know, this seems like a not bad army to me. The tribes are gathering. Shun will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them. Just another while longer. And so, the preparations will take the best part of a day. Let's go take a look in the maze ourselves and see what's what. Okay, sounds reasonable to me.
I hope you appreciate this.
Bas Relief of Baphomet, Demon Lord, Lord of the Minotaurs, and Lord of the Labyrinth. Oh yeah. Labyrinth, probably Minotaurs. Great.
The spirit carefully. My heartbeat quickens.
Oh, bugger off. In case you didn't hear me before, bugger off. Let's get the mage first. Charge! Oof. Yeah, she doesn't have charge, but that's okay.
You are today's sacrifice!
Forwards.
You won't survive me.
The light, take you!
Get him,
Go
girl.
for their heart!
Go for their heart. You know, when they explode like that, there's usually not much of the heart left. I think if it's magic, I'm gonna ignore it. Oh, pick the lock.
I am helpful, am I not?
Pick a lock. You can pick your nose and you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friends' noses. Oh. Loot.
I found something.
Okay, what'd What'd you find? You found a twap. Okay, you're our trap go-awayer person.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh, what's that? Loot, 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 loot. Okay. Twaltz in
Can't hide from
here.
me.
Loot. Loot. Loot, 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 loot. Ah, Baphomet cultist.
A solid
Endure
plan.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Get ready for battle.
Attack!
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
Into the fray.
Into the flame.
Make every
Flame
strike
no.
count.
There we go. Loot the body. And who is the best lore religion again? +2, +1, +3, +3. Yeah.
Bah, not this time.
Okay. Didn't learn anything that time.
Aha!
Do 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 me. Do 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 do.
Yet another obstacle.
Oh. I don't know, we're having pretty good fights.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh! Good shooting, Wedge. Charge!
You are today's sacrifice.
Split. Lan stares at the giant mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we'd cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We'd share news and leave supplies for each other. Then he just disappeared. Lan frowns. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead. If only he had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Aren't we all on the same side? Something's wrong with them. Look. Their bodies, it's like something's eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird or were having an off day, but I think something drove them out of their minds. Or someone. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How did they get here? I have no idea. This is my first time here too. Maybe they fell down the same way you did. Lan shrugs awkwardly and looks away. Wendawag comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she were here. Come to think of it, where is she? Let's go. This place might be even more dangerous than we thought. And there I was, hoping we'd be the meanest things in here. Lan's laughter sounds strained. These mongrels and cultists. Now that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on here. Saving game is impossible. Don't tell me that.
I hope you appreciate this.
bloodstains still mar the ground. Around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer.
Let's head out.
Okay, let's go this way.
What's that there?
That there is a trap, Mama.
Let us be careful.
Okay,
You can trust me.
Trappy McTraps a lot. Detrapify this trap. The detrapification mount out here? Oh, it's in the next room over.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, because you got in there and got out without that cultist noticing you. Big dinos.
I am helpful, am I not?
All right.
Forwards! They will break against our resolve.
Charge! That's not what I wanted you to do.
Survive me.
Go for their hearts!
A solid plan.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Why don't you get somebody better than the Inheritor to guide your blade? Because the Inheritor's doing a shit job.
I'll cut you wide open!
Attack!
Splut! Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. So let's go to this door. Well, this looks promising.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Aim carefully.
The spirits demand your blood!
I didn't even see him there.
Make every strike count.
Splutification.
Forwards!
You are today's sacrifice! Go for their hearts!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
The light take you!
A solid plan. Tripling.
Okay. Let's go this way.
I'm gone.
Did we step on their toes as well? You won't survive me.
No glory without risk.
Yeah, well, no glory without actually hitting
I'll
people
cut you
either.
wide open.
Attack.
Gotta get a gunned.
Endure this.
Into the flame. The light. Take you.
The spirits demand your blood.
Aim carefully.
Bugger off.
Make every strike count.
No glory without risk. The inheritor, guide my blade.
You are today's sacrifice.
Forwards.
Oh, come on.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The light take you.
The light take you from behind with a serrated strap on.
Go for their hearts.
A solid plan.
This'll leave a bruise.
Meow.
You won't survive me.
Guess what? He survived you.
Into the fray.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Will you people friggin' hit something?
Attack.
Finally.
I'm all right.
Endure this.
All that, and I could have taken him out right away. Fine. Okay. Did I see... Almost new diary. The diary contains only one entry on the very first page. Life is shit. Well, my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they really, are having a great time up on the surface. I'm stuck down here with Hosilla the Nightmare and the Mongrel scum. To top it all off, a pipe sprung a leak, an elemental is smashing up the kitchen, and Hosilla is sending it to slaughter everyone it meets in the maze's passageways. All I can do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. Sounds like somebody's having a fun life. Tome of the Minotaur, Sermons from the Labyrinth. O mighty be our Lord, formidable and sublime. His body is a bastion of flesh rising up above all Minotaurs. His head, with the visage of a goat, is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders and raiment are emblazoned with the great runes telling us of his wisdom and might. In his hands he wields Izerdal? Close enough. His death-bringing scarlet glaive. Its dark blade cleaves and torments those who cling to false virtues and who grovel before gods. Hail Baphomet! Hail Lord of the Beasts of Golarion and the Lord of the Labyrinth! Hail the scions of Baphomet, the mighty host uncountable in number. I speak the truth. Bow down before your lord and master, and let his will lead ye. Worship at his feet, and you shall receive what you desire. Generally speaking, probably bullshit. Okay. Well, let's go through the other door then. Oh, but first...
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh,
I
actually,
will help where I can.
first, let's light her up a couple of times. Close enough. Quick save, yay! Oops. No, don't want to send just her. She has great luck at being hit. Shit luck at actually hitting. Hopefully that'll change as she levels up.
Something here.
I found something.
Ooh. Okay.
What's on your mind? I wonder. I am helpful, am I not?
Well, I wonder, ba-doo-doo-doo, who wrote the book of traps? Loot, 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 loot. Oh. Okay, what was that green stick thing we got? Blah, 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 blah. Where the hell are you? Ah, right there. Quarterstaff. Quarterstaffs are okay. I prefer nickel
Follow my
staffs.
steps.
Oh, we've already been there. You can tell by the dead bodies. Oh, speaking of dead bodies.
Aim
The
for
inheritor.
Let me draw the
My
first blood.
blade.
Let's see, can she charge? Yeah, he's in range. Oh! Okay, I will not make fun of her missing it ever again.
The spirits demand your blood!
Until the next time she misses.
Make every strike count.
Forwards.
The light. Take you.
Neophyte fighter.
You are today's
So, a
sacrifice.
neophyter.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Solid plan.
Into the fray.
Go for their hearts!
Because love conquers
I'll
all.
cut you wide open!
You won't survive me.
He did, but not by much. Alright. Dirt! Ritual pool filled with fresh blood.
Can't hide from me.
Wasn't paying attention.
The inheritance. Save the last one for my blade.
Make every strike count.
Aim carefully.
Uh-huh.
The spirits demand your blood.
You've crossed the wrong line.
No glory without risk.
Haha.
Forwards.
You are today's sacrifice.
You won't survive me.
These poor innocent victims. Let's grab all their shit. Drudging by the corpses littered around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. Great. Need a key. Okay. Well, let's go try and find a key. Locked. Okay. Did I pick up a key and didn't realize it? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Hmm.
Let us be careful.
Um.
Tread lightly.
Hmm. Yeah, let's go check out the Cultist Champion's body again. No. It doesn't appear to be anything else in here that I missed. Hmm. Oh. I missed that.
Now, what is that?
Yet another obstacle.
Go for their hearts!
Endure this!
The light take you!
A solid plan.
I'll cut you wide open!
Good job. I don't want to go further down quite yet.
What do we have here? I am helpful, am I not?
We're getting some not bad stuff. And what? Oh. My virus scanner just came up to tell me there are no viruses on my computer. It's not supposed to do that when I'm in a game, but oh well. Canterbury's system of aqueducts channeling water from the river into the city was seriously damaged in the earthquake. Yeah, earthquakes tend to do that. Oh,
The spirits demand
Did
your
we
blood!
find trouble? No, they did.
The inheritors
you
guide
suck.
my blade.
Make every strike count.
You are today's sacrifice!
Attack!
Ooh, you look big and nasty.
Go
You've
for their
crossed the
hearts!
wrong step on their toes as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fight this guy and then I'm gonna call it for today.
I'll cut you wide open!
I'll save hunting the water elemental for later.
Into the fray!
You won't survive me.
Yeah, well, guess what? He did.
Aim carefully.
Ow.
The spirits demand your blood!
The light, take you! The inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this.
Forwards.
Oof.
You are today's sacrifice!
Okay. Let's see what he had here. Anything interesting? What was that thing? Oh, club. Okay, so he likes to go clubbing. No problem. Okay. Gonna head back this way. And we'll go down to the bottom of the stairs here.
Go for
The
their
hell with it. We'll go a little longer.
Waver!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray!
I'll cut you wide open!
A solid plan.
Hand of Hosilla.
You won't survive me.
So all the cultists, he's the one who got the hand job.
The light, take you!
The spirits demand your blood!
Attack. I spotted something.
You spotted something? What?
The
You are
inheritor,
today's
another option?
sacrifice!
guide my blade!
Get ready for cattle.
Endure this.
Aim carefully.
Actually, he's enduring those pretty well, so.
Magnesium Turinos!
Make every strike count.
Forwards.
No glory without risk!
Go for for their hearts!
Big day luck.
I hope you appreciate this.
I'm gone.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh, magical armor. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, potion of enlarged person. Don't really need that on my monk because she doesn't do the hand-to-hand thing, but I'll get it ready for my two in-close fighters. Higher armor class. Armor penalty check only goes down by 1. Yeah, that works. I'm good with that. Unidentified, so we'll have to do that later. Okay.
Can't hide from me.
Let's... Okay. Water elemental. Okay, we found the water elemental. We're gonna go out here. Water elementals tend to be
Let us bide our time.
not exactly the easiest for me. So we are gonna do some spell prepping. So we'll cast Light of the Angels.
We will win this war.
Enlarge person.
Open your heart to me.
Enlarge person.
Are we in trouble yet?
Potion of Feather Step. What does this do? The duration of this spell, subject ignores the adverse movement effects of difficult terrain. I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Okay. And quick save. No, come back here. Come back here.
A
How
solid
can
plan.
heartbeat quickens?
Okay. Get ready for cattle.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Attack!
The light, take you!
You won't survive me.
Okay, why is he injured all of a sudden?
Aim carefully.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this.
Forwards.
Into the fray!
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, almost dead. Almost dead.
Make
When he
every
hasn't
strike
actually hit me.
count.
A solid plan.
No glory without risk.
Yes! Normally I have trouble with elementals the first time I fight them, but... Anything intriguing around here? Oh, what's here?
Something here.
Yeah, I see that. Kitchen smelling of burnt fat and garlic. Food was clearly cooked here in vast quantities. Oh, what's that? Ring. Unidentified. Yeah. Okay. Oh. There's something here. Okay. Did I get anything key-like? Oh, Osilla's orders. Follow these simple rules or you will die. 1. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. 2. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which one of you two holds on to it. You can tear each other to shreds over it for all I care. 3. Don't even think of setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. 4. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever, the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool where I sometimes relax. 5. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it, just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. 6. Find a better hiding place for the paladin's sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. 7. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Hosilla. Sound like a pleasant person. So... we're heading back here then. We'll head back here and I'm going to save here and call it a day. After I heal Lan up. Okay. Now. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's one other thing I want to do before I log off. Change shape. I haven't done that with my character yet. That's it. Just automatically changes to a human. Kitsune can assume the appearance of a specific single human form of the same sex. The Kitsune always takes the specific form when she uses this ability. A Kitsune in human form cannot use her bite attack. Changing shape is a standard action. Okay. Why would I want to be anything other than a Kitsune then? Oh. Okay, we'll unlock the door and then we'll... Okay, door's open. We're all ready to go. So we'll quick save here, and we will come back to this next week. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. You guys take care of yourself.